I'm Charlotte, and thank you for visiting my blog. Today, I went and got this beautiful thing. I have been wanting one of these for a long time, and they're very expensive, so I had to actually save up to get it and sacrifice a lot, and I'm not working right now, so I have to be careful with the money that I spend. But this is a plush lion. It's a life-size lion. Now, I've wanted one, for quite some time. And I finally got one. So today, I just recently returned from New Orleans, like within the last 24 hours. And it's a very warm place. And it's just rejuvenating in every way. Like down there, I was like in such pain, like reflecting on my past and the mistakes and stuff that I've made. But then when I came back to the city in this cold, kind of got that wake up call that life can be as beautiful as you make it. So I'm gonna go out there and chase the warmth, you know what I'm saying, because it was just great. So I got an opportunity to spend some time with some sisters and some elders, which is something that I really have been wanting to do for a long time. And all these people were just so dope and so beautiful. And one of the sisters, the sister who I went with, she had told me, to go to this store in the Black Mall in Columbus, Ohio, and to get this case for my phone, because I kept dropping my phone and I just got a new one. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I already am destroying it. So she told me to go to this store, and so I'm walking past the store. I go to the mall to get the case today, and I see this thing. I see my lion. I haven't named him yet in the store, and I knew it was going to be expensive, so I didn't actually. I just went in to look at him, and I'm talking to the guy, and the guy is from Egypt. And I'm like, that's one of the places that I want to go to. So I'm talking to this Egyptian guy who is more, lighter in complexion. He can pass, for, one of another. And so I asked him, I said, let me go ahead and ask his brother. I'll put a picture up of him. And I said, so what did you think about that movie, the Gods of Egypt? And he was inflamed. He's just like, oh, it's just so inaccurate. It's just so wrong. It just made me feel so bad, because that's the understanding that you all in this country have of Egypt. And he was like, the movie Mummy gave a better representation of Egypt than that movie. So I was like, I'm not just tripping. This is like a real Egyptian, And he was only 19 over here coming to, open a store in the mall. But his store was pretty dope. But the Black Mall in Columbus is dope. I was like, I like urban. I like, I'm from Huff, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from, a black neighborhood. So I like black culture. I don't run from it. I don't hide. So I saw him. He's talking to me about this. And I told him that I would come back and conduct an interview with him, because I'm very interested in what he had to say. He had a lot to say. And he told me that he was from Alexandria, Egypt. How you can get in there? He was from Alexandria, Egypt. And yeah, he said that he hasn't been back in a while, but he definitely wants to go back to live, and this is, a temporary thing. And being down south in New Orleans this weekend made me realize that I do well in warmth. Like, it's such a healing place to be, and I want to go there. I had gotten an offer to go to Memphis, Tennessee, a while back, just to go start my healing process, and I didn't know like what that meant. But now I understand it. Like, being in warmth in a place, Southern energy is just different from up here, and it's fine. I understand, like, it by nature. I understand it. We're up here in the cold. We're very shifty. We have attitudes a lot. Down there, of course, you got people with attitudes, but the energy feels really different just being closer to the sun. So that's what the guy from Egypt was talking to me about in the story. He was saying that, you know, his family will want him to marry someone from Alexandria, Egypt, not another city in Egypt, but from Alexandria. And it's just like, you're married, they want you to marry in your family, in your culture. And he said over here is the first time that he experienced, he's never really experienced racism, but he said over here it seems like this, we focus a lot on the skin color. And he said that where he's from, which is like in northern Egypt, he wouldn't marry someone from lower southern Egypt. He would marry someone from the same city, from the same neighborhood, from the same culture, village, where he was from. So it gave me a really good perspective. So in my research of the African diaspora over here in the United States, I'm taking that overseas, and that's why I want to do a interview with him, because I'm very interested in his perspective and helping me and other people like me to understand what it's like. I think it's very important that we start to travel and get out there and explore the world. I've decided at the age of 33, I never wanted this before, but in the process of my healing, I became maternal. Now, people have told me that you know, I should have children for a long time, but it never was something that I wanted for myself. And only now at the age of 33 did I decide that I really want to have children. And this is what I bought today to keep, and I'm gonna give it all my positive vibes and insert my hope, healing, all of my healing energies and all of my just great spirit into this very plush lion. It's an object, and you know, objects have no meaning until you give them meaning. So I'm giving my plush lion because it reminds me of my culture and where I'm from. I'm gonna put all my positive energy into my lion, and I'm gonna give this to my child at the proper time, or my children, you know, one of my children. But I do want children, and that's the line that I'm, you know, set on, and that's what my healing is about. And it's not so that I can go have children and then neglect myself, but it starts whereas I know that I want to pass down whatever legacy I have to, you know, my seed. And I think that I would never do birth control or anything like that. I am here to have a family and to build. And this little guy right here is going to be a constant reminder to me every day to give it. He wants positive energy. He wants the new and improved Shyla. Now, of course, one day I'll be able to talk to my children about everything that I've been through, but I'll do that with him. So that's my little spiel for today. What is it? Tuesday, May 28th. And this is my baby. I'm going to give him all my love. I'm going to, you know, do my rituals over him. I'm going to look at him and he's going to make me smile. But that's all he is. I'm choosing to give this object that meaning. And I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to make sure he stays clean. And when I give him to my child, it's going to mean a lot. Peace.